Hello friends, what is good y'all? It has been a while since I've sat down and done a real personal video with y'all. You know, I've been doing a lot of these US, Australia comparison videos, which I love doing, but I also love vlogging and I love sharing little bits of details of my life with you. So today we are going to be combining those two things by doing a vlog style personal video where I'll be sharing 12 things that you probably didn't know about me, 12 little fun facts. So I'm leaving my hostel and I'm going to take you with me for a little walk through the city. Wow, that got super blue. Whew, alright, we are out here and it is raining a little bit, which usually you think is bad, but I actually love it because one thing I don't like about vlogging is it's really awkward vlogging in public. There's a lot of people around you, but hey, check it out, because it's raining, no one out here. Alright, let's kick it off. The first thing that you probably didn't know about me is that I've actually never dated anyone in my entire life. I've never dated a guy, I've never dated a girl. Matter of fact, I haven't even been on a romantic date with someone before. I don't really know why this is. This could be because, like, a little bit because I'm gay, but also because I'm just kind of like yo, let's hang out, bro, and like if we vibe, then maybe I'll be interested in dating. I would love to have a boyfriend, that would be nice, but like I'm not like, I don't know, I guess I'm not seeking it out too hard, and I'm also traveling, so that kind of makes it hard. I do have a whole bunch of like my own like insecurities and problems with being in a relationship, so I don't know, those are something that like I'm still kind of, I think, discovering, trying to learn about myself, but that's a whole topic for a whole nother video. The second thing that you probably didn't know about me, unless if you've been a part of this channel for a really long time, that is that I was a gymnast growing up and I love gymnastics. I've been really involved with it. I did it from the time I was like 3 till almost 19, and yeah, I went to the Junior Olympics every year that I was eligible. I think I was like 12 to 18, besides 3 years that I was injured. And that is probably the third thing that you didn't know about me, is that I have had so many injuries. I've broken the growth plate in my wrist. I have had 3 fractures in my back. I've torn my meniscus. I've broken my foot. I've had a fracture in my heel. I had like a whole year of like hip flexor related issues, tons of shoulder problems, like literally 4 or 5 years of gymnastics. I was literally constantly in shoulder therapy. I've had a concussion, and I know I've had more injuries. I just can't think of all the injuries that I've had. I've had so many. I was pretty much constantly in physical therapy from the time I was like, yeah, freshman in high school through when I quit gymnastics, first semester into college. The fourth thing that you probably didn't know about me, and I don't think anyone on this channel knows this, but I actually love frisbee. I love ultimate frisbee in particular. I play it all the time with friends whenever I get the chance. Actually, I was playing like this past summer, I guess past summer, back when I was still in America, so a year ago actually. I was playing ultimate frisbee like 3 to 4 times a week. I was training with the UT ultimate frisbee team. There's also this group that plays at a local park, so I love doing frisbee and I do it whenever I can. I'm getting really annoyed. See this lip thing right here? I don't know what it is. Somehow, I do know what it is. I had really chapped lips. I cracked like the side of the mouth, like a really big crack, and then for like literally over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I've been putting chapstick stuff on it to make it get better, and then it wasn't going away. I was like, oh, well maybe it's like a cold sore or something. So then I got cold sore medicine, spent like $16 on that. That didn't work at all because it's not a cold sore. So now I'm back to putting like medical chapstick on it, and it's still not healing. Whenever I open my mouth, it cracks and it reopens and it sucks. Oh, I just wish it would heal. Anyways, all right, the next thing that you didn't know about me is that I can ride a unicycle. So there was a point in my life when I was, I don't know, probably a young teenager where I got really into unicycling. Now it's been a long time since I've done it. It's not quite like riding a bike where you never forget it, but about a year ago I did do one, and I could do it for like, I wasn't great, but you know, I could go around, I could get around in a circle, you know, maybe ride the length of a football field on it. By no means am I great at it anymore, but I could still do it. What number are we on now? I think we are on number 6. All right, the 6th thing that you did not know about me is that I am actually super business minded, or at least I was as a kid. For some reason, at a very like bizarrely young age, I was just super like motivated and like making money and like a total businessman. The first thing I ever did was I started selling firewood. My dad cut down a tree in our lawn, and I don't even remember this, I was so young, but I took the wood that he was gonna cut up and like throw away and sold it to our neighbors. I eventually saved up enough money by the time I was 7 to buy my own lawnmower, and I couldn't push like a normal lawnmower because I was so little. I had to get one that was self-propelled, so I couldn't use my dad's, had to buy my own lawnmower. Did that when I was young, and then when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, I started a business called Super Hoops where we sold big old hula hoops. I say we, it was just me. It wasn't like a big corporation. Anyways, did that. I loved it. Oh, I also started investing in stocks when I was 13, like not play stocks, like real stocks. Like I was super into it. I did a school project over investments, loved it. Asked my parents if I could start investing, and they said yes. Anyway, so like as a kid, growing up, I was super business minded, and then I got a little bit older and I went to college, and I realized life is too short. There's too many awesome things like this to spend it all working. In my 20s, I wanted to travel the world, have cool experiences, make memories, and yeah, you can't really do that nearly as easily if you have a job. So that is why I choose to work like minimum wage or just really cheap jobs for about a month or 2 at a time, and then hop new location, and yeah, I have no plans on stopping what I'm doing. I just want to travel as much as I can and make the most of life. But I'm sure one day when the time is right, I will return to businessy stuff. Anyways, number 7, that is 7 in sign language. Number 7 is was it? Oh yeah, I was born and raised in the same house. So my parents got married within like less than a year of being married. They moved into the house, and to this day they are still in that same house. They've been there for like, I don't know, 30 years. Another thing you might have not known about me is when I was little, like maybe like 6 to 8 years old, maybe 9 years old, I was big into flint knapping, which if you don't know what flint knapping is, that is like when you make like arrowheads and little knives and stuff out of flint, stuff like this. Don't ask me how a 7-year-old gets into flint knapping, because I honestly have no idea. I was just a little bit weird growing up. I mean, still kind of am, but I was definitely weird as a child. Next up is that I can solve a Rubik's Cube. So in 5th grade, I learned how to solve it, and I was super obsessed with it. I learned how to solve like a 4x4, a 5x5, a 2x2, all that good stuff. I can't do a 4x4 anymore or a 5x5, but I can still solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube if you give one to me. I'm gonna make a quick little turnaround. Anyways, number 10, I think that's where we're at, maybe 9. That is that I was homeschooled. So yes, if you think I am socially awkward, it's because I was homeschooled. Thank you, Mom. No, just kidding. I love being homeschooled. I have great memories of being homeschooled. I did it in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade. I mainly did it because a couple reasons, but one is I was doing gymnastics like 16 hours a week at that young age, and my mom wanted to spend some time with her baby boy, get some good parenting in, and not let me get parented by, I don't know, the school system and my gymnastics coach. So yeah. Thanks, Mom. I think you did a pretty good job. Number 11, and if you didn't think I was already a little bit of a nerd, this one will really convince you otherwise, and that is I memorized the first 100 digits of pi. It was actually more than that. I wanted to memorize the first 100, and then I did it, and I was like, oh, let's memorize more than 100. So I think I ended up memorizing, I don't know, like 150, 200, like a lot of digits of pi. I can't remember it anymore. Let's see, the furthest I can go, 3.1415926535. Yeah, I forgot after that. It feels so good doing a video like this. I love just talking to y'all, opening up. I love these types of videos, and I also love vlogging. And like, do you know how bored I've gotten of sitting my camera down on picnic tables and recording? Not really. I still love doing those videos, and I'm gonna do more of them. I just wanted to change it up a little bit. Anyways, this video would be, I don't know, a little bit pointless if I didn't get to learn about you guys at all. So I would really appreciate it if you in the comments wrote to me one fun fact about yourself. I'm sure there are lots of interesting things about you guys, so please leave them below. Without further ado, let's get to the last one, my 12th weird, unusual, crazy thing that you didn't know about me. And actually, you probably don't need me to tell you this to know that, but that is I am incredibly fidgety, like over the top, always moving, cannot stop moving. To give you an idea, when I was homeschooled for those 3 years, I learned literally every day, instead of sitting in a chair on a giant medicine exercise ball, jumping up and down and bouncing on my back. It was the only way I could learn, and even though it didn't seem like I was listening to her, she would sometimes stop and say like, what did I just say? I'd recite it all back to her. I was completely learning, but I just couldn't learn if I was sitting still. Literally, it was so bad. I would bounce on the trampoline, I'd practice my gymnastics, I'd be doing flips, doing whatever, and my awesome mom would put up with it all and make sure I learned in the best way that was good for me to learn. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about me. I can't wait to learn about you down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for coming on this walk and walking along the beach with me. Peace out, guys. Pew.